Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We'll be playing Xin Zhao versus Zach. Alrighty, Mr. Xin Zhao. The PTA was recently changed and definitely makes it a better option compared to what it used to be for Xin Zhao. What they changed is that it only applies to your own damage, so you get that bonus damage, but that exposed damage now only applies to your own damage, which Xin Zhao is fine with. He's more of a duelist champion. And then once you proc it, it stays on the enemy until the end of combat. Xin Zhao's a champion that the fights might take longer, so where he has that bonus damage for the entirety of it, as you're just standing there wailing on him, that goes pretty good for him. For the other runes, we got Triumph, the Legend Haste, and then Coup de Grace, switching the Coup de Grace from Last Stand since we simply get them lower now. Our first goal here is to hit level 3. Once you're level 3 with a red buff as Xin Zhao, you're going to be having a pretty good time. At least you have the options for the ganks, so... Wow, I really missed all of these, huh? To the Raptors. Get level 3 out the Raptors. The lanes to gank would really be top lane or bot lane. So, if I was going to gank top lane, it would be after these Raptors. Warwick. Warwick, one of those weird champions that just has to fight, so... Listen, man, you shove the wave in that early, you're gonna have to pay the price for it. Schmack. Alrighty. Into the top lane we go. My Garen has Ignite, and that Warwick has no Ghost or anything, so it won't be getting away too easily. Move it on up here. Now we are skipping our blue side camps, but that's fine. Super unlikely that the Zach would be able to invade and get those. Mr. Warwick, I love you. E, Q, Auto, W. Noob down. No skill shots required. Let's reset. The Warwick's gonna TP back. Right? The Warwick's gonna TP back, right? Why wouldn't he TP back? No regank for me. I do see Zach on the bot side there with the blue buff. With 16 CS, that doesn't tell me a whole lot, though. Is that my blue buff? We're about to find out. That was your blue buff. Well, Mr. Warwick, just give me a second here. I'm going to do the Scuttle Crab and then try to hit top lane once again. This is quite an overstay, but you got me where this guy didn't TP back initially. Warwick probably just goes for a big trade where he knows that he's up that Ignite, and should not expect that I'm here. We're going to get as close as we can. Auto, EQ, auto, auto W, schmack, schmack. I want to help Garen push this wave in. Make sure it crashes, because the Warwick still has that TP. Although we skipped our camps, it's going to be okay. We'll be fine on XP here. Looks like we only need one camp for that level up too. Just using the AoE from the abilities here. Doing what we can. He's fine. Flash away. Run! Q. It's not fine. Why do you get so much movement speed? We got the wave in. Alrighty. Well, I have a couple options of a first item here. I think I'll just go with this Black Cleaver, though. Get the Phage. Let's wait for a longsword. And then just continue to hit this Warwick over and over and over again. Get that sweeper as well. So even if Zach has tried to take these bot side camps, it is really... good luck. It takes him forever. That's what I figured. Zach, one of those champions that's super, super bad at counter jungling, so even if you do a super long, like, first turn where you 3-camp gank, it's gonna be okay. Gonna clear my camps for now. Whenever you do that 3-camp gank play over and over again, then you make it so that as you do a full clear up, you'll hit level 5. All the same as if you were farming anyways. The Phage gives us 15 ability, 15 attack damage, 200 HP, and then that 20 movement speed whenever you hit them. So that helps us stay on top of them, especially without our flash. And then the longsword plus that is just a little bit more damage. Going to be maxing that W first, giving us more of the AoE damage. Rest in peace with the bot lane. With the Legend Haste, it is so crazy how much you can just spam out this W and the E as you enter the mid game. Mr. Warwick shoved up once again. We'll hit level 5 off the Raptors here. Let's try to hit top lane. Never mind, he's dead. With 6 seconds on the Void Grub, since we skipped so many camps, I'll stay on... Oh. Zach showed right here. Well, that makes it easy. Take these bad boys. I was going to do my Krugs, but then Zach just showed. So, with the Void Grubs, these give us a good amount of XP as well. Zach hasn't recalled yet with 30 CS. That's so weird. It's good for me. Bob, I'm off CS, despite ganking. They said it couldn't be done. We got 20 seconds on the red buff as well. Since Garen resets, since he doesn't reset, we'll just play topside for a little bit here. Even if we get a reset off, it's for a lot of longswords, so it's not super necessary. As Xin Zhao, you need to have a bunch of small plays for things to really be successful for you. Which is hard for people, because you have to skip some camps sometimes, and then not other times, but in this case, we skip our camps because the fight is happening right here, right now. E, auto, W, Q, schmack. Come here, Buster. Schmack, schmack, schmack. Job's done. Let's get a reset off. Once we complete this Black Cleaver too, we can just go into anti-heal and we will be debuffing the enemy like you've never seen. I'm thinking the Black Cleaver first because they have the Zac and the Warwick. With Xin Zhao, your ultimate makes it where you block damage from ranged champions, so the Ahri, the Varus, and the Karma shouldn't be able to hit me as I'm hitting their front line. And if I'm shredding the enemy's armor, like Zac's, with his Aftershock going, that's good. And then Garen's E does the same, so I'm imagining that we just play front to back and kind of kick their ass. Real honest-like, with more stats than the enemy. Let's get red buff here. Whatever's happening on the bot side is going to happen without us. And let's get into top lane quick. We have our red buff for the slow, and we have our ulti for some extra damage. Mr. Warwick, I love you. E, Q, W, auto. That guy's 1 in 5. A lesson in just hammering the same nail too, you know? Let's see if we can safe way. Zac surely jumps. Whoa! Well, that's one way to go. Sorry. Let's see if we can get a little freebie right here. Alrighty. No dice. We have the Black Cleaver in base, so I'll just reset for that. Black Cleaver will give us 55 AD, 400 HP, 20 ability haste. All very good stats, very similar to the other items. And then the passive shreds the enemy's armor as we damage them. So that will increase our damage, along with that PTA. And it will also increase Ashe and Garen's damage to whoever we're hitting. And the stats are just pretty good. So with Legend Haste and then that, we have like 33 ability haste. Just super nice. Clean up these camps and get my level up, and then into the river we go. Not particularly looking for any play. It's just being on the bot side. If something happens for us, then I can get that dragon. I can counter the enemy, etc., etc. Keep maxing that W, and looks like the play has come to mid lane here. W, E, ulti, auto, auto, Q, auto, auto. Knock him up. Auto E, schmack. Q, schmack. Wait for these to move together. Knock that guy up. My W is coming up. W, flash. Auto, Q, E, auto. Noob down. We deal so much damage, I swear. Since that was so easy lately. The main deal there, I focus the Warwick as he goes in onto the Hui, because he's going to be tanking all the damage, and then as I get in there, I can just freely hit, which means I can spend my W and E just for the damage, and those abilities will come back up pretty quickly. Merc Shreds, Ruby Crystal, and to the bot side. My next item will probably be the Chainsword here, although this item's pretty inefficient stat-wise. We can get the anti-heal, some AD, some HP, and ability haste. We did spend our ulti there. With the ulti, you deal, what is it, 15? Yeah, 15% enemy current HP physical damage. Current HP, Bob. Cast it at the start of the fight, not at the end. You cast it at the start, too, you're going to block a whole lot more damage. Oh, guys, I'm on the bot side. The lanes are kind of mixed up here, so at 11 minutes, that's about the time to start worrying about Dragon as Mr. Xin Zhao, but this one's pretty basic where no one's doing nothing, so since Zac is doing those Void Grubs, I'll be doing these. Karma, you have 2 HP, grow up. W. E, ulti, auto, Q, smite, auto. Knock him up, W, auto, E, auto, schmack, schmack. Okay. Basically 1v3. Is Xin Zhao overpowered? Or is the enemy noob? It's hard to say. Zachary's still on the top side there. No camps for me. Let's get to those void grubs. That's a hell of a rotation, eh? Reset, dragon, triple kill. Void grubs. Mr. Warwick, I love you. Oh, he's so fast. Gotcha. Auto QE, auto. He's fine. I want to pull the void grubs out. I don't have ulti and I don't have flash. Despite totally owning on the prior 2 plays, like this one could screw us up. Nobody's coming. Finish these up. You can see the ability haste. We just get so much more W and E. It's so good. I had to guess they're going to nerf Legend Haste to like 10 ability haste on basic abilities. It's just simply too much right now. I'm going to stay on the map for a long time here. Although I have gold to spend. I could use level ups, and then if anything happens on the map, and I'm on the map farming, then I can always react and go to that play. Pretty bad play right here, but it's probably going to work out. Oh, I showed. Kill the Warwick. Oh, E, auto, Q, W, smite, auto. Karen's ulti is so crazy. Yeah, let's keep invading, yeah. Blitzcrank barely has mana for hook. Let's kill him, yeah. Yeah, this is my grump. Auto. Auto W, E, auto Q, smack. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we got a grump. Yeah, I'm that guy. Now we're really talking. Executioners, sell the control word for a longsword. The Rift Herald is coming up. The main deal is that I want to be on the side of the map where the fights will happen. So, my ADC is dead. My mid lane's kind of laning. So no fights are going to happen, so we can just farm for now. So that's kind of the early game on Xin Zhao. You have your impact. This early game went super well, because every time we showed up for any sort of play, we got the kills, and that just kept accelerating us. No matter how accelerated you get, you are still a Xin Zhao, and the way that we're gonna derive our value is by being involved in any of the plays / skirmishes. So we want to fight multiple people with our team around, and then deal a lot of damage, take a lot of damage, and most importantly, get the party started. If you start a play, so much easier for your team to win. So we got the red buff, we got our raptors. We're gonna skip our blue quadrant and then move up the map here. Mr. Varus has nowhere to run, eh? E, auto QW, noob down. E, auto smite. Oh, not the guy right in front of you, the big blue one. Another camp for me. I guess I'll do the Rift Herald here. They've crashed the top wave, they've crashed the mid wave. Step 1, you want to farm to a level up. Step 2, you want to do a successful play. Well, I walked right into it. Varus sponsored that one. And then step 3, you want to take the objective. In this case, the world's freest Rift Herald. Let's reset. We have no minion wave top to crash the Rift Herald. We have nothing in the mid lane. I could get some armor here, but I guess I'll just get a ruby crystal. Kim Punk Chainsword, one of the worst items in the game. 55 AD, 250 HP, 15 ability haste, and applies that anti-heal on the enemy. Completing this item just simply gives you more stats sooner, so that we can get to our third item faster. Our third item could just be a full tank item. So that's why I got the ruby crystal. I can kind of figure it out later. They have so much magic damage where if I got like Kanik Rukin, it's probably GG for them. I don't know how the hell they play against that. 2 camps and into the river here. I don't have to play for a level up since we're so strong. And these guys are just... A fight in front of their turret's not the best, but here we are. W. I'm not taking that E. Take a little snack on my way out, but taking a fight in front of their turret is not good. W. E. Q smite. Auto. Auto. Auto W. Nice. Go ahead, Zach. Jump. To the dragon. No time to waste. Although these guys die. We want to get these objectives fast. And then the way that we're going to push the pace of the game is by getting into the enemy jungle as these objectives are coming up or as my team is pushing and trying to get a pick or try to get a hook from Blitzcrank. W, E, auto, ulti, auto. See that current HP damage right there? Boom. That fella's dead. Auto. Try to get that W onto Karma too. Move away. Yay. QE. Auto W. Auto. I'm so dead. It's fine. The Baron's not up. That shutdown has to go at some point. Let's see. We took quite a bit of physical damage from Varus. But this damage value is skewed from the dragon dealing damage to me. I still feel like Kanik Rukin would be the best. There's no way to really get the best of both worlds here either.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
These other bruiser items are kind of whatever. Sterax is like kind of fake tankiness for me. Alright, let's hurry it up. A little bit of this. Like this. Baron is up in 2 minutes. No matter how much of my own jungle I farm, it doesn't help me get much stronger. So I want to get into the enemy's jungle fast. And you have to choose one side, top side or bot side. I think I'd rather play around top side. That's where the Garen is at. Garen is strong. And that's where my Ashe is at, so we have good tools to get a pick here. If we don't get a pick, well, I'm taking some camps. Pull these two camps together. Blitzcrank is dead, but we can still attempt to play here. Since there's no Baron, even if we all died, it would be fine. Looking to get on the carry. W. E. Auto ulti. Auto. Auto the minion. W. And then E again. Auto. Auto. Nice. Alrighty, job's done. I want to clean up the camps and then reset. Oh, wait, the job's not done. We have a Rift Herald. Shit! Run. Auto Q. W. Auto. Knock him up. E. Auto. Well, that was awkward. I should have just saved the Rift Herald for next turn. You just wait, Warwick. Wait till I... You don't have to wait any longer, Warwick. I bought a single cloth armor. Once you have 2 damage items, going into a tank item is totally fine. Your good tank items on Xin Zhao are like Kanik Rukin, Unending Despair, Randuins, Warmogs, Bloodmail, things like that. With the dragon up, we just need a level up. So I could do red and then a couple camps. And then it's into the river all over again. If I look at the enemy items, Varus is like the only one that could really deal meaningful damage to me with the Bork. How is he going to do that with my ulti? You got me. The matchup is so good for me. Since it's past 20 minutes, I'll give everyone the red buff here. Save my W since... Oh, I should have saved my E as well. Welp! Here I come, guys. Let Blitzcrank tank the Baron. Whoever's tanking Baron, it deals reduced damage to. Nice. To the top side. Top laners die. Bot side, push top quick, quick. Xin Zhao is of no use in terms of hitting a turret, so what I can contribute is getting this wave in faster by prepping the minions for Ashe and then simply being in front. Oh, W. E, auto Q ulti, auto flash, auto, schmack. Noob down. What the? Okay, W. Wait for his fear. Okay, we're just going to hell, I guess. W. That's a lot of flashes, so it's probably worth. the single cloth armor not saving me this time. Nice, good cleanup. This is the part of Xin Zhao that Xin Zhao players don't want you to know. It's so good to die like that right there. Their 2 melee champs spent everything on me. Dude, here's what we buy. Thornmail as our, our armor item. Lol. Warwick will heal no longer. Warwick says GG jungle. It's a Krungle gap. Oh, we don't end? Alrighty, Big Wheel keeps on turning here. Kanik Rukin, Bramble Vest, and Ruby Crystal. Kanik Rukin giving us 400 HP, 80 magic resist, and that magic damage shield. And then the Bramble Vest gives us armor and anti-heal. It will also give us quite a bit of HP once we complete it. The dragon is no longer an issue since we have literally their nexus open, so it's all about whatever can help us get that nexus. Hit it! You missed it. W, E, auto, Q. Oh, you're lucky I don't have my damn W up, big man. Their jungler's dead. Their support is dead. E the minions for movement speed, and I guess I'm hitting the nexus. He's fine. Auto. 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 Yep. Final score 12, 4, and 18. I didn't know I got that many kills. With Kim Punk Chainsword, anti-healing 300. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. The items aren't super important for Xin Zhao. The Black Cleaver was pretty good this game, but you can see once you get the main deal here is that you want to get that like lead. And what the lead is levels, items, and then tempo. Now the tempo part is kind of intangible. This could be an objective lead, it could be a lead in a lane. In this case, we had that tempo lead in top lane. It's over for them. Garen's going to keep winning no matter what you do. And then my other lanes won as well, so we had like the triple whammy against Zach. But yeah, that's that. Alrighty, that puts us at Diamond 2, 80 LP. Final damage dealt 18,000. Damage taken 32,000 with PTA dealing 1,200 and Coop dealing 600. Yes, PTA dealing 1,200. Not like 300 healed from Conquer, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty, Bob, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the join button for more. Peace. Bye-bye.